If there is a community I know so well that they help themselves to grow, what community would that be? I think it is the Indian community. Here in the UK, I've seen a lot of Indian people that they help themselves grow. The international students and the people that are from India that are just living in the country. And today, I would like to introduce you to my international student from India. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hope you all are doing good. So my name is Shreya. I'm from India. I'm basically a physiotherapist, an international student in the UK.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How do you feel being on the show today?
I'm very excited to be on the show and be a word of many international students, who are not able to express themselves in the public.
It's nice. I'm happy you are here on the show.
Thank you.
So today I have some couple of questions for you. So, first on the list, I would like to ask you, as an international student from India, the first day you arrived in the UK, were you excited? How do you feel being in the UK, being in a different country? How do you feel about it?
Oh, very good question. So yeah, exactly that you said. Yeah, I was really excited to come into the UK, start my new course, new modules and stuff, because this was completely different for what I did in my UG. So being given as a physiotherapy background, I was into my internships, my clinical trials, my postings and all. During that period of time, I was really far away from home. I was doing in some rural areas, far away countries.
You traveled away from your...
Yeah,
okay.
I was away from home for a couple of months. So I thought the UK journey would also be the same and it would be easy for me. But once I landed into the UK and seen completely different people, completely a different culture, the background, education system, totally confused. I was constantly calling my parents and asking that I was a little early even before the start of the course. So I was calling my parents and asking, am I doing right? Am I doing wrong? Is it like, I almost said I'll come back. I know I can't do it because there's a lot of cultural difference. There's a lot of language, the accent barriers and all. Yeah, and the way people greet you, the way people converse with you in the UK is totally different from the way I was grown up in India.
How do you people greet? How do you people greet yourself in India?
India,
what's the difference between greeting yourself in India and this place?
Yeah, so in India, when we meet people, we say, hi, namaste, how are you? And all, we are done. So that is not in English, by the way. It's in our own languages. Yeah. And then here, once you meet the people, you have a little conversation. Even though they're new to you, you try to have a good conversation with them. And then, the way you say the sorry, the thank you, that often lacks in my country, to be very honest. To be very honest, that often lacks in my country. And again, coming to the education system, what I, had back in India is like way too different from what we were completely having all the pen and paper exams, the practicals, the vivas and stuff.
So yeah, it's just more like a project.
Yeah, exactly. And here it's completely assignments. You work in the groups. There we barely get, we barely know each other in the class.
Yeah, that's
Though it's a small number of people in the group, we barely know each other because it's just the pen and paper exams. We give the seminars on on the stage. We just give the seminars once in a while, and most of the time it is the lecturers who teach us. It's not the students or it's not us who's giving a presentation or the seminar.
A lot of international students from different countries, they are not used to the education system here in the UK. I have the second question for you. I want to ask you, as an international student in the UK, have you ever compare your journey with other international students from another country?
Oh yeah, I've done it a lot of times. For example, see, I do have a couple of friends from Nigeria, Ghana, US and all. So the way they are brought up, and I feel they are, they are used to the way of education or the culture that is being followed in the UK. So that is, but it is often not there in my country, as I said it before.
I think
so
there is a lot of stories about Indian education and stuff like that.
Exactly,
So it's
yeah.
not really that, I don't know, it's not really that strong. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
But in some, I know some countries that they're very good. So most of the international students from other countries are used to like the education system here in the UK,
Correct.
which is actually a plus for them.
Yeah.
This is a funny question. You know, personally myself,
Okay.
when I came into the UK, I thought like, oh my god, I first converted the pounds to my Nigerian currency.
I've
I was
done
like,
it a lot of times, trust me.
I was like, Nigerian currency, like I can just, if I make £1, that would be like 2,000 naira back in Nigeria, and that 2,000 naira can do a lot of stuff in Nigeria. But then I was like, bro, so I'm in money now. But then the reality came. I've seen a lot of Indian people, they don't stress about work, they don't stress about meeting new people, because the connections Indian people make is very real, and I envy that a lot. I have seen most of Indian people, if I ask them a question, hello, are you working yet? Yes. Are you working yet? Yes. How are they doing it? Are you guys in a community whereby other international students are not in there, or how are you people doing it exactly? I want to know.
There's no community as far as I know, but there is, the cooperation, or I can say it as a collaboration, or it's between the Indian students, because they know the reality, probably from the ones who's already stayed in the UK for a couple of months, or who's senior to us, being in the UK. So they give us all the recommendations, the references, they tell us where exactly the vacancies are. So probably based on our interest, we just go apply it right there. Or if we are luckily, if we have that luck, we'll probably get into it, or we do have another option. And it's not like most of the time we get in through the references alone. It's just that hard works and our interest that lies on. For example, I got into a part-time job by my own self. I never relied on anybody, to be very honest. So I got into a job by my own self.
How long does it take you to get your own job by yourself?
Oh, it almost took around 2.5 months for me to get into a part-time job. Yeah.
I've been wandering around for more than 3 months. I don't have a job. How did you do it? Can you explain for other international students that actually want to come and work, and how did you do it? What steps did you take?
I contacted a couple of agencies initially, and then that actually didn't work out for me well, because I had to pay the agencies also. I didn't want to burden my parents again.
Okay.
Because I am funded my parents, and it's obviously my duty, my responsibility to give them back in return rather than asking them for more.
Oh, I understand.
So the agencies,
really
the agencies didn't work for me. So I started, browsing, surfing all over the job websites like LinkedIn, CV Library, and the read.com and stuff. So luckily, I randomly started, uploading my CV, applying for the jobs and all. And one fine day, I did get a call for an interview, and that clicked in. That's it.
And you got it. Oh,
yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay, so I have another question for you. As an international student from India, I know a lot of Indian people that I think India is a traditional country.
True.
Or maybe some part of India.
No.
Most of India.
Most of the India is
a traditional country, right? Okay, so coming to the UK, whereby most of the foods here are English food. How do you cope with that? Are you able to bring your local?
Don't ask me about the food, the groceries, my God. See,
right.
Every single time I get to know somebody's going back to India, I have a huge list for them to get it back.
Bring something for me.
Exactly. For example, masalas. I rely much on the masala. We have a lot of things. I don't eat rice alone or some chapati, rotis or something. I need some good food. I am into food. I need food. My friends actually, always pull my legs saying, I eat 4 times a day, I eat 5 times a day. I don't mind, because that is how I am. So every time I see somebody going back to India or coming to the UK, I give them a huge list of groceries. I need this and I need that, clothes, be it the food, be it the masalas or whatever. I really miss all the authentic taste from my country, which we do get in the UK, but then it somehow doesn't satisfy me like the food in my country
Yeah, I
does.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So, have you tried the British food? Have you? Or do you mostly cook at home?
I am a vegetarian, so
Oh.
most of the things that I find, in the UK are mixed with eggs and stuff.
Oh.
So I do not eat eggs as well. So it's most of the time it's just that I cook at home. I cook myself. I love cooking, by the way.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just that I do everything at home, whatever it is, be it an English dish or my traditional dish, I do it at home. And yeah,
So cooking with what? Shreya.
cooking with Shreya. Yeah, we can do that episode next.
Moving to another country that is not your home country, you will have a lot of different experience that you've not experienced before. So how are you trying to find yourself between your personal life, your work, relationship, lifestyle, stuff like that? What have you noticed about that? Is that a change? Is it like you're trying to like live the kind of lifestyle they're living here in the UK, or you are just trying to be yourself?
No, I'm trying myself to adapt myself to the lifestyle in the UK for sure, but at the same time I cannot live my origin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's always a mixture of both. But yeah, coming to the family and friends, I do connect with them often. There's a lot of time gap now. It's about 5.5 hours. So once I'm in the college and once I'm in the uni, my parents go back to sleep. So there's no time for me to converse with them.
It's different.
Yeah, I do not have enough time to
talk to family.
Yeah, to talk to them. So fortunately, a couple of my friends, my close friends, are in the UK, so I get to meet them or talk to them frequently. But coming to my family and the parents is being really, really, really hard for me, because having 5.5 hours of the time duration. I wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning. By then, it is 12 o'clock for them. Approx by 12 for them, everybody is at
I'm so sorry.
work and all.
I'm so sorry.
That's totally.
But do you still get to talk to them once in a while?
I do talk to them in the weekends. Yeah, it's not like I completely shut off, but I do talk to them in the weekends. I stay up late night, or they wake up early, they stay up late night, and then they cancel all the plans just to talk to me, because the entire week we barely speak to each other.
Oh, that's true.
So
that's true,
yeah,
that's true.
my assignments, my college, my work, and all. It's always a mixture of both.
Oh, so sorry about that. I see the UK life is not really easy for you yet. I just pray
yeah, getting adjusted to it, I can say.
No, sorry about that.
Ultimately, our parents' dream is our dream. So
this thing you're facing, a lot of international students are also facing it. Most people from different countries, the time barriers is just a thing that is not really easy, So especially when you have a parent that they need to work in the following morning, they need to just sleep early, do whatever they need to do, you understand. And you too, you need to pack yourself, get ready for school in the following morning, or get ready for work and stuff. So it should be hard for you to stay up so late.
Yeah.
I understand that. I'm so sorry about that. Don't worry, life will get easier. So I want to ask you, this series is called Far From Home. And I want to ask you what you understand by far from home.
Okay, far from home for me is not having the people that I want close to me.
So guys, this will be the end of our interview with the international student from India. What do you feel about this student? Is life really easy for Indian students in the UK? Is it not easy? Or which other country do you want me to interview in the next video? Make sure you like, drop a comment, share, and subscribe.